Hi, I'm Tom Slatter from Ash Feathers. Last time I did one of these talking at the camera videos, a massive spider crawled along behind me and took all the limelight. So hopefully that's not going to happen. I think it's not. So the first Ash Feathers album is out. It's up on streaming sites. So I thought I'd say a little bit about what it's all about. It's called World Building, and it's called that because all of my songwriting is about creating fictional worlds and getting inside the head of the characters that live in those fictional worlds. So none of the songs are about me, or at least not directly, because I am a huge fan of fantasy fiction. Terry Pratchett, huge fan of Neil Gaiman, huge fan of Tad Williams and Robin Hobb, and I could keep on listing authors. The point is, I love fantasy fiction. I don't really get the point of stories set in the real world. I don't often get along with them, and my songwriting definitely reflects that. The first song on World Building is called Nothing You Can't Buy. And like a lot of the best songs, I sort of discovered the story as I was writing it. Not really much in the way of restructuring from a narrative point of view. So it's about this city in the desert where you can buy anything. And when I say anything, I mean anything physical, but also you can buy abstract concepts as well, like hope or lost dreams or broken promises and things like that. And through the song you hear from the point of view of this character who's buying weird stuff, and when you get to the chorus, the list of things he's buying includes a map, revenge, a knife, someone else's name. So it starts off quite whimsical. You know, there's this market, you can buy broken hearts and dreams and stuff, but then get to the chorus and but the guy's buying a knife, he's buying revenge. So it's a bit dark, and as it goes on, he talks about being dogged by confessions, being dogged by his past. When you get into the final section, he's talking about buying the last words that you don't know who you is, buying the last words that you could have said, because you didn't actually ever say them to him, and he wants to hear them, and thinking about buying eternal life because he doesn't want to face the dead. The implication being he doesn't want to face the people that he's killed. So clearly this main character has gone off to hide in this city with the marketplace where you can buy anything, so that he can buy the things that he needs. Clearly he's some sort of an assassin or something. I think that's what it's about anyway. I only know as much as is in the lyrics. It's not really what happens, but sometimes it feels very much like you're in the head of a character, and sort of discovering who they are, and they're telling you who they are as you write it. It's not coming from elsewhere, it's coming from inside your brain, but there's a lot of the subconscious going on, so it feels like there's this stranger giving me his words and telling me his story. The sound world of that song, there's a lot of at the beginning just the guitar on its own, because I got my new acoustic guitar. I wanted to hear what it sounded like, and some slightly tricky bits for me anyway, in terms of finger picking and sort of hammer-ons and stuff, but it builds up. There's a bit of snare with brushes, and there's a load of synths on it as well. Really sort of sets the scene for what the album is going to sound like. So that's the first song, Nothing You Can't Buy. The second song is Mirror World.